This one's a little loony, and I ain't got the tunes. What if Gogeta was trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber for a decade? That's the entire point of the video, guys. And for a little bit of setup for this absolute garbage can video, we're going to assume that Gogeta is just Goku. Okay, so essentially, after you know what, we're going to say after Z. Not after Z. After, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Let's just assume that the entire Raditz fight just takes a giant turn. Raditz actually dies by himself. But Goku goes into the hyperbolic time chamber. Does he know it exists at that point? I don't remember, actually. I don't remember when the first time it was used. Oh god, I'm so trash when it comes to Dragon Ball. Let's just assume Goku is just teleported into the time chamber instantly, but for some reason he just finds an alternate version of Vegeta because of D4C from JoJo's uses his alternate version of Vegeta, and they fuse into Gogeta, and they are permanently fused because I said so. And now Gogeta is in the hyperbolic time chamber for 10 years, which is not that long. What is it, like a year a day in? I think a year's a day. Yeah, I think like a year's a day or something like that. So, yeah, really they're only in there for 10 days, which is not enough. Well, that's going to be enough time for them to train in the time chamber and also await Vegeta's arrival. So that's where we're at in the story right now. Gogeta is in there training like crazy, and then he's in there for 10 years, a decade, and then of course, he gets out of there, and you still have to wait a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember how long it took, but it took a little bit for Nappa and Vegeta to come to Earth after Raditz got clapped. So let's just say Gogeta comes out. He's like, of course, since Goku and Vegeta fused inside the time chamber because of D4C, of course. Search that up if you're interested, by the way. Piccolo's like, who the flip are you? And then Gogeta's like, I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am Gogeta. It's over, Vegeta and Nappa. I've come for you. Or really, he'd be like, it's over, possible opponents. I've come for you. But anyways, he's like, I'm super strong now. I'm pretty strong. Piccolo's like, let me test his power. Gogeta says, okay. And he just one-shots Piccolo. He's like, yeah, bro, you're trash. Get out my face. Anyways, we skip time already because we're just that lazy. We skip time all... You know what? Yeah, we're skipping time. Skipping time all the way until Vegeta and Nappa's arrival. They're like, Kakarot's kind of a weakling. He didn't even, like, destroy the planet. You're garbage. And Nappa does his usual things. He's an idiot. He destroys a city. Then he gets clapped immediately by Gogeta because Gogeta's like, yo, chill out, bro. In fact, actually, Gogeta probably realistically kills Nappa before he can even get to it. He just throws the Soul Puncher like it's an MLB baseball going crazy, like, and it's just done for, because you know Nappa's just straight evil, so it's just instantly he's just gone. Now Vegeta also gets absolutely slaughtered here. I don't imagine it's going any way similar to how it went in the show, because let's just think about Gogeta here. Gogeta is not Goku. He's not going to want to befriend Vegeta here. Gogeta really does believe he is the trump card of all trump cards and will not even think about needing aim or help. He's just gonna destroy him. So, dude, gone. Yeah, he's just gone. So that's that arc gone. And interestingly enough, there won't be any talk of Dragon Balls, I feel like. I don't think there'll be any talk of Dragon Balls. I don't think Frieza is gonna want to come to Earth because of Dragon Balls, at least. But what I think will happen is that Frieza will be like, how did I just lose Vegeta and Nappa in like 2 seconds? Because their scars are gonna instantly be just destroyed, like, because the Soul Puncher is just gonna like evaporate their entire body. And I don't know. We could actually choose some properties here, because technically the Soul Punisher could either explode them and destroying the scars, or if it's more similar to the Z movie, their bodies will evaporate, but then like the scatter will remain. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that theory. The sky's gonna remain, and after they're destroyed, Gogeta is gonna audibly say he's gonna go to their bodies. You know, obviously make sure that you got the job done. Cause he did throw the play ball from like, presumably like away, like really far away. He just threw that thing like, Yung! So we're gonna assume he goes to them, and the Skywars are there. He's like, "Ah, you guys suck. No use using the Dragon Balls on you guys. You guys are clearly evil. You guys got clapped." And then Frieza's gonna be like, "Dragon Balls?" He's like, "Oh, these Dragon Balls." And then, you know, after that, of course, Frieza's gonna be like, "You know what? Dragon Balls." And then he's gonna go to Planet Namek. Why? Because that's where the Dragon Balls are. I forgot why he went to Namek. I forgot this part, so don't hate on me. You should hate me, actually. I'm a real Dragon Ball fan. I don't read the manga. Anyways, Gogeta doesn't have any reason to go to Namek because literally no one died because he's just that good. So, you know, fast forward, Frieza wishes to become, what is he? I think he wishes to become immortal, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He wishes to become immortal. Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted to do. He wishes to be immortal or like be the strongest ever. Either way, he does that, and now he's just like a full crazy conqueror. But then, of course, his power level is so high that he can just sense Gogeta's power level. Because remember, Gogeta here has trained for 10 years. Gogeta's power level at this point is pretty bonkers. Because he fused with Goku and Vegeta. And he's in the time chamber by himself for 10 years. This does not mean he's Super Saiyan level. He's past that. He's not Super Saiyan 2 level. He's past that. We're just going to make up some random stuff and say that he's Super Saiyan 3 level. I don't think he's God Key level. Because, again, this is still Saiyan Saga before. It's like before even, like, Kaioken. No, this is a little after Kaioken. This is like... Is it? No, it isn't, actually. This is before Kaioken. Yeah, this is before Kaioken. This man's probably Super Saiyan 2 level. Really. Gogeta's probably Super Saiyan 2 level, to be fair. And this Vegeta, I didn't even specify Vegeta, because this is a different universe Vegeta. So let's just assume this Vegeta is... whatever type of Vegeta needed for it to be Super Saiyan 2 level Goku in this Gogeta form. So, yeah. Gogeta's power level isn't enough to be sensed throughout, like, the universe, so Frieza still does not know about Earth. But Goku's getting stronger and stronger, but not barely any, honestly. This Gogeta probably can not even go Super Saiyan, actually. His base is stronger than Super Saiyan 2 in, like, the Buu Saga, but, like, still, he can't do anything. He really cannot. He can't transform at all. He doesn't even learn the Kaioken because he has no reason to. So he's just a strong guy, but he's slowly getting stronger, but like barely because he can only train by himself. But that's until Bulma starts going crazy because Bulma has a lot more time to herself, and especially since she's still dating Yamcha. I think no, she's probably divorced Yamcha at this point, or at least not dating him because I'm pretty sure Yamcha just cheated. So Yamcha's cheated on him. So. Cheat on her. So Bulma is probably just helping out Gogeta as much as possible because, you know, new guy replaces Goku and did kind of just like save the world. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna be like, you know what, I'll at least help you out. And you know, Chi-Chi's very sad. She did lose her husband, like, entirely, you know. Didn't even get to see him die. No funeral was to be had because instantly just put into the time chamber. I'm a fool. Anyways, this is gonna get weird, really, really weird here. In fact, just to make it more interesting, now that we're 8 minutes in, oh my goodness, I've been yapping. Just to make it more interesting, Gogeta, for some reason, has just this ungodly riz. Almost on the level of Vegeta, but not quite there. But his riz is so phenomenal that Chi-Chi falls in love with Gogeta. And so does Bulma. Because technically this is Goku and Vegeta combined. Now, obviously, it's an entirely new person. It's an entirely new person. They don't share any personality traits that are similar. Besides their goody two-shoes nature. So, that happens, I guess. So, I guess Chi-Chi and Gogeta move into Bulma's house. Doesn't have any real effects besides the fact that Gogeta's gonna be using a super strong, super duper strong, you know, just what is it, gravity training room. So Gogeta's gonna get strong. Of course, back to Frieza. Frieza is in space. He's doing his space conquering things, and that's how it's gonna be for a long time until it's time for Buu to pop up. Now, Boo's gonna need some energy, and he's gonna, well, I guess Bobby's gonna look for some energy. He's gonna, the whole tournament power thing. So Gohan exists actually, which is funny to say, but he actually exists, but he has no need to train. No need to train. I skipped some stuff, didn't I? I did. I forgot about the Cell Saga. Doesn't matter. The Cell Saga does not happen at all because Goku just like, I mean, Gogeta. Oh, wait a minute now. I messed up big time. We're at the 10-minute mark. We're gonna go crazy in the Cell Saga. This is live theory crafting right now. This is a great video if you guys just don't care about anything. You just hate Dragon Ball lore. Please correct me in the comments down below so I can do this again in an even worse fashion. So what's gonna happen here is, since Gogeta is just so strong, Cell, when he because like Jiro like programmed Cell to like take like the best genes from people. He's like he took from like Goku, Vegeta, and all that. Well, he can't take from Goku and Vegeta. He takes from Gogeta, which is way stronger. And Gogeta has some stupid moves like the Soul Punisher. And here's where things get funny, because I don't want to make this a serious topic. The Androgynous pull up. They just instantly are dead. You know, like, just exploded. Gogeta's like, no, this is not cool. There's no heart virus because Gogeta's too cool to get heart virus. So what happens is, Androgynous gone. Cell is here. Cell is made. We're not going to assume that, just to make things simple, we're going to assume that he goes back in. It's a Cell from the future that goes back in time and then goes to the place to absorb the Androgynous, but the Androgynous are destroyed. So Cell is going to pull up. But this cell in particular has the power of Gogeta in him, which means absolutely nothing because Gogeta is still going to be like at least on par. But this is a crazy Z fighter. This is the first time I think there's some actual bodies. I think this is going to be an opportunity where a lot of the planet gets destroyed. I think it's safe to say that we at least get one loss, and that's probably going to be Krillin. It's probably going to be Krillin. Why Krillin? Because we can't have Dragon Ball without Krillin dying at least once. So Krillin's dead, and Gogeta, unlike Goku, doesn't go to like a giant fit of rage. He doesn't unlock a new transformation. I think he just locks in. He just locks in. So he unlocks Super Saiyan here. He unlocks Super Saiyan here. Yeah, he just locks in and just unlocks Super Saiyan. And this is not gonna be like a Super Saiyan transformation. This is gonna be like a pull up. And he just turns it on. like this is like he technically could have done this, I think, earlier. It's just he needed that final straw to push him there. Like, his back isn't getting tingly here. He's just like, I gotta lock in. That's the best I can describe it. He just locks in. And so Cell's gone. You'd think. Because the thing is, Cell, you use the Soul Puncher on Cell, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Gogeta's like, wow, this is the first time it didn't work. I guess this guy's not entirely evil. Here's the thing about Cell. Cell can't really be evil. Because at the end of the day, he has very little autonomy. Very little personality. I mean, let's look at the fact that he's an Androgynous. Technically, he's a robot, but he's like he's android. He's android. He's a little organic because he does have cells or organisms in there too. So I wouldn't consider him evil yet. So we're gonna say the Soul Puncher does not work here. Just because. I mean, I feel like you can make an argument for him being evil, especially with all the stuff he did. We're gonna assume that he like isn't evil because, first of all, he's getting all of his cells from Gogeta, Piccolo, and like the other Z fighters. Not even like Frieza or anything. Frieza is yet to be discussed yet. So this is like all people on Earth. That does mean that like all of his battle prowess he gets from his personality is from Gogeta and Piccolo. Because to this point, Piccolo's still evil because he hasn't had a need to actually like protect Gohan, which is really what made him turn good in the first place. Piccolo is technically evil, but he can't do anything because there's such a huge power gap between him and Gogeta, which Piccolo partly trains, but at the same time, it's like a huge power gap. He's not even like, he doesn't even want to train because like he's like, what am I supposed to do here? This is not an achievable step. He's not like a Saiyan where he thinks I can reach this. No, Piccolo's a little more logical and is like, I can't do this. Well, back to the point at hand. Gogeta really like is just his battle prowess is kind of gonna Cell want to get strong in the first place. And this is going to be, and Cell with the power, with all of the mental abilities of Piccolo, is going to be like, okay, this is my rival now. We low-key gotta fight. And I'm trying to get stronger and stronger to prove that I am superior. Of course, it's going to end up being, like I said, Super Saiyan Gogeta versus Cell. Cell, who I'm going to assume is still at first form, because, I mean, it's first form, but it's like, it's technically the power of Gogeta. So, like, it's practically beyond the perfect Cell. Perfect or Cell, or whatever. So, even though Perfect Cell isn't here, Cell is still going to say his famous line, check out my perfect form. It's perfect. And Gogeta's going to say, nah, I'd win. And they're going to tussle. But of course, it's Super Saiyan Gogeta, so it is going to end off with him having to beat him up, but then Cell's going to regrow a limb or two. And then Gogeta's going to be like, okay, you're getting really annoying now. So here's where things get a little spicy. Gogeta is going to charge up the hardest, most meanest Kamehameha ever. And the issue is here, the 50 times boost of Super Saiyan isn't enough to where I think he's going to be able to stun Cell long enough, especially with his increased regen. So what's going to happen is we're going to actually need Piccolo. Yes, Piccolo. He's coming in. He's coming back in. Piccolo is actually going to replay the events of the Raditz Jr. fight. Oh my god, the Raditz fight. And he's going to hold down Cell with all of his strength. And that is what's going to allow Gogeta to hit the hardest Kamehameha of all time. And it's going to be similar to the Broly movie where this man is paralyzed with fear. But of course, the only reason he's not moving is because of Piccolo holding him down. And this is where we're going to see Gogeta defeat Cell while also destroying Piccolo in the process. Now, of course, at this point, Piccolo has grown a bit. He doesn't want the Earth to be destroyed. Means to an end, I guess. He doesn't want the world to be destroyed. He wants to rule the world. So, at this point, when Gogeta revives Piccolo in a year, not even a year, because they haven't used Dragon Balls. Well, yes, because Bulma's been using cosmetic surgery. So, in a year, when Gogeta summons Dragon Balls and gets Piccolo back, Piccolo is essentially what I would say is close to what we're looking at around that time anyways. Piccolo's made his full recovery. He's not an evil person anymore. It only took him the Cell Saga to get there. But we gotta talk about Gohan, sadly. Gohan is just being a full scholar. His father is essentially like literally just Superman. And weirdly enough, I think Gogeta is more present in his life just because he is able to defeat enemies so long. And he literally, like, he's training, but like, it's not good training. It's not a lot of training. For better or worse, Gogeta isn't training as much as one would hope. Because Gogeta has no need to train. And frankly, he doesn't feel the need anyways. He's truly like, just, like, I'm just gonna win anytime I want to. So he does spend a lot more time with Gohan. Gohan does end up becoming a scholar in every shape and form. Like, just not even like a hint of it. No trauma from Gohan this time. Because Gohan actually, for once, isn't forced to fight as a 5-year-old child. So, he lives a normal life. And he isn't as strong as he is, but I think he'd still become the Great Saiyan Man. No, he wouldn't, actually. No, he wouldn't. Gohan has no reason to go into being the Great Saiyan Man, because, for one, no Ginyu Force to traumatize him. Number two, he doesn't feel like he needs to be a savior, because Gogeta can just do it all. He might step in to help, like, in a bank robbery situation, but overall, he is gonna be a helping hand. And I forgot to mention it, but, you know, Krillin's also revived, I guess. So Krillin is gonna be a police officer at this point. We're gonna assume that he becomes a police officer earlier, just because I feel like he has nothing to live for, actually. Krillin lost his best friend. In this timeline, the androids are dead, so he doesn't have 18. So I think Krillin is going to end up just becoming a he's going to become a cop. And of course, there's useless characters like Tien, whose lives doesn't really change at all. This character like Roshi. Roshi actually might do nothing here. I think Roshi will just be just nothing at this point. He might be training. He is training nobody, actually. Yeah, he's doing nothing. Yeah, Roshi's useless. And like I already said, Vegeta's not here. Vegeta's gone. So, looking at the Z Fighters, our only real Z Fighters here are going to end up being Gogeta and Piccolo. Piccolo while he does see the power gap is crazy, he does now see, because of him helping out, he sees that his power is useful, at least somewhat. So he is gonna be a little bit more likely to train and stuff. But of course, the power gap's gonna be huge, so it's gonna be kind of discouraging. But again, he has nothing to do. Gohan does not need him at all, so he's just full training here. Doesn't mean a lot because he's a Namekian, but still, he's training. And next video, we'll get into the Buu saga. This is such a dumb video. This better get like 1,000 views. What? Yeah, it just should. It just should. This is kind of crazy. This is nuts. This is a cool video. I like this one. You have to subscribe. Actually, we're at 311 subscribers, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, enjoy this. What is this, like a 20-minute video? This is like a Gogeta Glaze video. This is premium YouTube right here. How often do you guys watch a 20-minute YouTube video? Not often, I don't think. Alright, see you guys later.